Good evening, friends. I'll start now. I'll speak regarding arrangement and rearrangement of your portfolio. Now, the market is running at 49,000 plus Sensex. Now, what we do generally, we make up a portfolio. In the early stage, the investor traders, they do everything haphazardly. So, precisely, they do not have the portfolio. The knowledge of portfolio you can have from my past video, the portfolio which I have defined, and how we select the stock into portfolio. We have few stock into our portfolio, say according to the fund arrangement. Now, initial fund which you need to make large amount of money into the market is little investor they do not have, like me. So, in the early stage of our entry into the market, I made some losses which took time to recover. In the later stage, when I studied commerce, because basically I was the science background, and with the days gone ahead, I have understood little bit knowledge is required regarding the company where we make investment of our hard-earned money. Now, hard-earned money means the money if you lost and destroyed pain, it's little bit difficult to recover the money, recover the fund. Sorry. Now, we must have a portfolio. Now, into the portfolio, we must include only the stocks which you really like. A liking of stock means the stock which I understand or the investor understand that going to grow in the near futures, as well as on the long term basis it will grow. So, depreciations in the portfolio with the fall of markets is only a time bound pain which the retail investors they generally have. I had also. But if you have selected the stocks right way, and if you have understood the company, and if you can read the company's balance sheet and set up your mind, this is the company which is going to grow in the future. In near future might grow slowly, but in later on it will grow very fast. I have tried my best to help the retail investors so that they do not suffer as I suffered in my early stage. They do not suffer, they coming into my touch. So, they must get certain help. I must try to help them. I say you, nobody was there, or such like today, digital environment was not there. So, although some persons were there, they could extend certain help, but it was not so possible. Now I understand that we are running into the advanced stage of the science, and communications become easier. People they understand that different channels and websites are there where they can gather the information very quickly at the finger ends. So in our time, when I started the stock market into 1993-94, many of the companies already had grown much and were growing. Then 100 rupees stock were looking like much higher price as we think now. 1,000 rupees stock is much at higher price. Now it is only the investor idea which stock they should include into the portfolio and put into the portfolio, because company is growing, company likely to multiply its earning quarter and year to year basis. So your stock price will grow much. I say you one words, even the company is growing, prices are growing. Many promoters or the original owner of the company, he or she doesn't know even that market price of his or her equity going to grow like 10 times, 15 times. They are not interested. They are interested in growing their company from quarter to quarter and year of year. Because of lack of experience myself, I found certain company were growing and the stock price double tripled up. But because of triple up, I was waiting much more time to get the shares. By the time it's again doubled, that means 6 times, 8 times. And later on, even at today's market, it has grown again 10 times from then. So once you decided the stock which to be included into your portfolio, because you have understood the character of the company that it is going to score, like in the crickets, the batsman may score the century, a double century even. So when there is a bet that 30 to 50 run and 50 run crossed, the bet was for 50 runs, and then you thought 50 runs is over. So it is test match only. So total scoring speech is not good and it might advance to the batsman, and there is a possibility of 250 runs altogether, as happened in 1992-93. So we must and wait for the next date. But we sent the Gavaskar scored 203 runs that during that years. Later on, Vishwanath scored, we found 230 runs. Later on, we found Tendulkar did it, and others from the foreign countries also they did it. So once you understand the batsman is good one, and then you don't need to worry about the like screech, or don't need to worry about the taste master one day. It is similarly, we have to keep into our mind, we must search out for the good companies and to be included into my portfolio. In my share market mantra, sorry, that is the first video, I told you, once you select the stock, select the company, you don't need to look into the 52 weeks low or 52 weeks high. Although it is much above the 52 weeks low. You may acquire as little as quantity which permits your fund. So the stock get into your portfolio, and thereafter we must sit or wait for the opportunities. Opportunity means two way. One opportunity is you make lump sum amount of profits into another company. So basically profit booking should be there 50% once profit is booked by you. That fund become ready to get opportunity. Another way, the opportunity means the good company, good management and growing company due to the any reason which the stock price drastically came down by 20, 30, 40%. So that become your opportunities. Now, it is to be understand that your portfolio value, which was like 2 lakhs or 4 lakhs, and due to the adverse condition of the markets, might reduce by 50%. If you are long-term investors and the trading mode you have not utilized because you don't like to offload your good companies. But once you become very confident and you are following the growth of those companies where you are invested, so let the time pass out, you will find that 4 lakhs which came into the 2 lakhs even less will go next to 8 lakhs or 10 lakhs. That has happened also in my cases, in my case also. Now, remember, without money, you cannot expand your money. So, profit booking is a part of the stock market game. But the every task is such a complex which you can put in the very simplified manner. People make money, people lost money, but only the few you may count into the futures, they make the real money. Good night, my friends. I'll continue speaking on the YouTube for my friends and the new investors especially. And I want to extend my idea which becomes easy now due to the digitalizations or the simplifying communications process. And my idea I continue to induce into my friends' minds and newcomers' minds so that they get good idea. When your stock I already spoken which gave the return, that does not mean the stock I speak always will give you the good return, because in market nothing is guaranteed. The good person today might become a bad person due to the circumstances he faced or he was forcefully faced due to the society or the social problems. So we have to understand institutional buyer, institutional share, top line, bottom line. I already spoken into my all past videos. Portfolio makings I spoken regarding the right issue, bonus issue, everything I have spoken. So I have tried my best to contribute to the newcomers or the persons those are not commercials or the commerce knowledge, and you must try to acquire the commerce knowledge as well as the financial study. If you are putting the much more money, especially reading of balance sheet, profit loss statement, as well as different ratios, And the statement like cash flow, fund flow, you have to understand because nothing comes very easily. Good night, my friends. Thank you.